The last part of my setup is my pedal board. I'm using an off-the-shelf gator case board and a handful of different pedals for effects, and my guitar goes straight in and comes out and goes into the amp, and we'll go through some of these pedals real quick. Guitar signal goes into Ernie Ball volume pedal that goes into a Crybaby that's been modified for true bypass. From there we go into a couple Chad Matthews pedals, his Signa Comp, his Signa Drive, an overdrive and a compressor, real nice pedals. And then at the bottom of that lineup we have my bell button. This is the channel selector for my Sundown amp. And the reason it's there is that it allows me to change channels on the amp, or if I want to, I can hit both buttons with my foot and change channels and add overdrive to give me a more saturated lead type tone. So location is kind of key there. From there I go into a blues driver. Now this one's been modified by Chad Matthews as well, added a lot more gain to it and cleaned up the sound. It's a really nice mod that he does to the blues driver. Next pedal is a Fuzz/Octavia pedal that's made by a guy named Carl who sells them on eBay. Rather inexpensive but very functional. The switch at the top switches between a standard fuzz box or an Octavia type fuzz to get the Hendrixy and Landau type Octavia effect. Real cool. Then we go to my Microvibe. It has the faulty switch like most of these Microvibe Voodoo Lab pedals tend to have, but I've been working through it and it doesn't give me too much trouble. But a real nice sounding vibe unit. The Semaphore Tremolo, real versatile tremolo, allows you to have different waveforms. You see the switches in the middle. You can select different waveforms and different speeds, whether it's real fast, real slow. You can do everything from helicopter to smooth, old Fender-y type tremolo, so a real nice versatile unit there. The Psilocybe is my phase shifter, another way cool pedal by Homebrew Electronics. Really like that one a lot. And then the last in the chain is the Option 5 destination rotation signal. That's a Leslie simulator. Nice thing there is that not only does it have an on-off button, it also has a fast-slow button, and when you hit the fast-slow button it ramps up and ramps down between the fast and slow speeds that you set for your Leslie. And it also has an overdrive button on it too, so you can add some drive to your Leslie. In the middle of my pedal board is a Yamaha DG Stomp. I've had this for a long time, and when I was looking for some sort of MIDI controller to control the TC Electronic effects, I did some digging and figured out that this thing actually works really well as a MIDI controller. So I'm not actually using any of the modeling or tone generation on the unit at all. I'm strictly using it as a MIDI controller to control my effects and effects parameters. So what that allows me to do is, by using the 1, 2, 3 buttons and the bank buttons, I can change the effect on my TC Electronic. You see how that works? It also has a built-in onboard tuner, so I'm taking an output from my Ernie Ball pedal and running it into here so I can use it on stage as a tuner. Works real well as that, as a tuner. And lastly, it has an expression pedal input, so my Roland EV5 pedal I can use to control parameters on the TC Electronic unit, whether it's the level of effect, or I have programs, pitch shift programs, where I'm using the pedal to change the pitch shift from, say, a minor third to a major fourth. And it all runs through the DG Stomp as my MIDI controller. It works really well. And it's small, it fits in the pedal board perfectly, so kind of an alternate use for a DG Stomp. And that's the whole rig. The pedal board out into the Sundown, out into my wet rig, which goes into the cabinets, and that's where the sound happens. And I'm really enjoying the sound, really enjoying the rig, and I'm getting a lot of compliments on both the versatility and the overall sound of it, so really enjoying it.